In other breaking inputs, this is regarding the AAP leader who's the AAP MLA in South Delhi, Somnath Bharti. He's now been sent to jail for 2 years. This is because he's now been convicted under sections of rioting and unlawful assembly. This is with respect to the case that had taken place outside at the boundary wall at AIIMS in New Delhi in the year 2016. Charges of assaulting a staff member of AIIMS and destroying public property as well. He was though acquitted of assault charges, but he has been found guilty of other charges, has been convicted. We have Times Network's Neelashish getting us those details here. Neelashish, this was of course a case of which we remember very dramatic visuals here that had come in out at the boundary wall, at the fence wall at AIIMS 2016. Take us through the charges under which now he has been found guilty and convicted.
Taken to Tihar jail after his sentence of imprisonment of 2 years has been upheld by the court at Rouse Avenue. Of course, he had been convicted earlier under 4 sections of the IPC, which included 353, 323, 149, which basically is every member of an unlawful assembly who's guilty of an offence committed in prosecution of common object, as well as 147, which is a charge of rioting. Now, in his appeal, 353 and 323 were dropped. He was acquitted of those, but he has been held guilty under 149 and 147, along with Section 3 of the Prevention of Damage to Public Property Act, which is causing damage to public property through mischief. Now, of course, he has now been sent to jail for 2 years. Now, any legislator who is sentenced to an imprisonment of 2 years or more immediately is disqualified from retaining his seat, and that is something that today Somnath Bharti in court was also pleading with the judge to reduce his sentence even by 1 day, because that would have serious ramifications. However, the court refused to accede to this request of his and has sentenced him to 2 years of imprisonment. Now, this, of course, as you were saying, is connected to the 2016 case at AIIMS, where he was seen allegedly assaulting staff members there, security guards, in fact. But those charges, especially with regard to damaging public property under the Act, is something that was taken into consideration by the court, right. And he has been sentenced to 2 years of imprisonment.
Absolutely. A strong message here with this conviction coming in. As we remember, damage to public property to the extent that he took a JCB there to pull down part of the border fence wall at AIIMS in 2016. A dramatic case here, but with strong ramifications now to his political career as well. Immediately disqualified from the AAP constituency seat here that he currently holds. Neelashish, thanks for getting us those inputs.